Delirium, Campaign 3, Session 20. A tale told to the children of Leotep Estate. Come closer, children. Tonight, I will tell you a tale of heroes whose paths crossed the sands, the shadows, and the mysteries of the world is Delirium. It is Campaign 3, Session 20. Now listen carefully, because this is a story of dragons, desert winds, strange magic, and secrets that should perhaps have remained hidden. And remember, this tale is not one road, it is many. The Valley of Rainhall. Two clerics of Aden were summoned to the Valley of Rainhall, where the earth itself seemed to remember ancient secrets. The first to arrive was Versil. He entered a cave alone, expecting perhaps to find answers. Instead, he found someone he already knew, Rendavire. Once Rendavire had been a scholar, a half-elf fascinated by knowledge and the mysteries of the world. But something had happened inside that cave. Something had changed him. When Versil spoke with him, Rendavire revealed that he had learned something extraordinary. He whispered a spell, and then he transformed, not into a beast, not into some lesser creature, but into a dragon. His scales shimmered in the strange light of the cave, and great wings unfolded from his body. Imagine that, children. A scholar becoming a dragon. And so Versil climbed upon his back, and together they flew from the cave. Their destination was the Ruby Sands. They were searching for Tirami, a woman who had disappeared somewhere within that vast desert. The journey south. But another cleric was on his way. His name was Nard. Unfortunately, the valley did not make his journey easy. Its twisting paths delayed him, and he never reached the cave. Eventually, he met Versil at the edge of the valley, but Rendavire was gone. He had disappeared during the night. So Versil and Nard continued south together. Across the Ruby Sands they travelled, searching for Tirami. At last, they found her. Tirami had taken shelter in a hunter's lodge, where she was being cared for by a peculiar and loyal fellow named Picklejuice. The clerics had found the woman they were seeking. But there was still one question. Where was Rendavire? Now, children, here is where the story takes a darker turn. While Versil slept, Rendavire was taken. He was pulled away from the world and brought before a priestess of the serpent cult. Her chamber was illuminated by green fire. She spoke to Rendavire of destiny. She told him that he would serve the serpent, whether alive or dead. Then she gave him a task. Deep within the serpent vault was a power that the cult desired. The same quest had once been given to Ysentha. Now it had been given to Rendavire, and so his path diverged from those of his companions. While Versil and Nard searched for him, Rendavire was walking deeper into the shadows. Zippo's journey. Far away from all of this, another adventure was unfolding. Zippo the pixie had a purpose. He wanted to find Rendavire. He had something important to tell him, something concerning his child Ares. But Zippo never found Rendavire. Instead, he encountered Didora, the dwarf. And naturally, Zippo took her with him. The two travelled east across the desert. Along the way, Zippo spoke with camels and learned about two cities beyond Rainhall. One city did not trust pixies. The road toward another was blocked by a creature made of living flame. So Zippo turned around. He brought Didora back to the temple of the Prime Axiom. There, Didora reunited with Valdis, and the two helped repair the temple bridge. And after that, well, Zippo flew toward Leotep Estate. Because sometimes, children, the greatest adventures end exactly where you least expect them to. Valentine and the thread of the world. Meanwhile, far to the north, Valentine had begun a journey of his own. He travelled to Chromehawk on a mission for Diego. He wanted a book kept within the library of the Red School, but the scholars refused him entry. So Valentine found another opportunity. He accepted a mission from a kobold clan lord. Unfortunately, that mission placed him against a power far greater than the kobolds, the Conclave. During his journey, Valentine met a rogue Cid named Homer. Homer taught him something extraordinary. He showed Valentine that there was a mystical fibre stretching throughout the universe. A thread connecting all things, every person, every creature, every place, every choice, all connected. Valentine completed his mission. And in doing so he stole a chest filled with papers belonging to the Conclave, knowledge, secrets, things that might someday change the world. So you see, children, Delirium was never one story. It was many stories happening at the same time. Versal and Bernard crossed the ruby sands searching for Chirami. Rendevire walked beneath the shadow of the serpent cult. Zippo carried Didora across the desert and learned things from creatures most people would never think to ask. Valenthine followed a thread that stretched across the universe itself. Different roads, different heroes, different dangers, yet all of them were part of the same great tapestry. And that is the lesson I want you to remember. The world is full of threads. Some are obvious, some are hidden, and sometimes a single choice made by one person can pull upon a thread somewhere very far away. A scholar enters a cave and becomes a dragon. A woman disappears into the ruby sands and is found by two clerics. A pixie seeks his friend and instead discovers another path. A traveller seeks a book and uncovers secrets belonging to a mighty power. You never know which thread you are holding, so be careful what you pull. For the world is much more connected than it appears, and perhaps the next thread in this great tapestry belongs to you. Now, children, that is the tale of Delirium, Campaign 3, Session 20. But remember, the story is not finished.